welcome
Thank
to
you,
my
Caroline.
podcast. Is it Aymeric or Aymeric?
Aymeric.
Aymeric Blanc
Yes.
from Quantum.
Yes.
I just received a healing from you, from
Yes.
the Atlas, and the daddy is coming.
Maika.
It's alright, you can leave her. And it was very intense. I felt a lot of energy. Can you explain me how it works?
Yeah. So I'm a naturopath since 10 years now, even more, but 15 years now. I've been working with the sound, especially, and I'm really interested into how sound works to the physical body, emotional body, and etc. So. I created Atlas Balancing Healing 9 years ago, and I'm using sound codes. So sound codes are sacred voyels that I sing into a very precise mode with a very precise intention to put back the Atlas on the right position. So it's really important because the Atlas is the more important bone of our body. It's sustaining the whole skeleton. And Atlas is situated right under the skull, is the first vertebra, cervical, that is twisted from left to right. And I work also on the axis, the second vertebra, on the cervicals, on the spine column, the tailbone, many sound codes that are making that healing a very complete healing.
Okay.
I've been doing other healings also. There's not only the Atlas balancing, I created other healings that work on energetical expansion, DNA, chakra, Merkaba, the brain, organic expansion, crystalline consciousness.
Wow,
I did 13 healings. I'm working on my last healing now, galactic consciousness.
Okay.
So using those famous sound codes.
Yeah.
So I haven't invented everything because all the ancient people on Earth, guardians of Mother Earth, have been using sound to heal.
Yeah.
So me, I just found the perfect sequence that will put back, for example, the Atlas on the right position, or that will awaken the 95% of the DNA that is sleeping. Or so I take a long time to create those healings. I stay here in the temple for sometimes 1 month, not eating, not sleeping a lot, and channeling and creating the healings. So I did a lot this years. Now I'm going to do a little pause. I think 13 healing is quite good already.
It's a nice number also, number 13.
Yeah. And maybe I will go until 21. Until the end of my life, I will probably create new healings. But it's a very intense process that I'm going through all the time that I create those healings. And the good thing is that they work. They work 100% every time. It's never, I can't miss the healing. People always have their Atlas on the right position at the end of the healing. And what is really magical is that we can test it as you experience it. And we test, and I put my fingers here and we feel the Atlas on the wrong position at the beginning of the healing. And when I do the test again at the end, it's straight. And that's really magical. So it's Atlas balancing. It's my baby, and I really enjoy it. And otherwise, I do sound healing also.
Yes,
so,
I experienced that as well last year at the retreat.
Yes.
And it was really. I was all over the place in different dimensions. I was like, I don't need ayahuasca. I don't know what you did, but it was very
It's exactly
intense.
the same. It's stimulating the DMT that is in the pineal gland. And then when the DMT is activating, you can have visions, and you can, it's like a shamanic travel. And when I use my instruments, crystal singing bowls, hangpan, Indian flute, didgeridoo, my voice, I stimulate, and I really work on that because I had initiations with ayahuasca and iboga also, the plant of Africa. So I know how to create and generate those feelings and those modified state of consciousness into people's travel. So it's like magic.
Yeah, it
and
really is.
I really send a certain information. I tune my wave brain into a special mode, the alpha mode, to get it down. So that's making that you have clear visions and lucid dreaming.
Yeah.
So those are really strong experiences, and I really love to do this. This is really sound is all my life after my wife and my kids.
Of course.
It's very special, and each session is different.
Yeah.
That's really amazing. Is that I use the same instruments, but each session is going to bring something different, and you can heal a lot in those sessions because it's really setting a field that is helping to release memories, so you can go through your past lives and erase the negative memories of maybe things that people have done that wasn't really nice or haven't had a really nice experience. Those are memories that has been crystallizing into our being, and we carry it from life to life. So the idea is not to carry it again and again and again and again. It's to really clear it.
Yes.
And those sessions are really helping to expand our consciousness and to release energies that are from the past, to get all the positive vibrations, all the positive experiences of our experiences. And it's sacred geometries that are going to expand more and more and more. And the singing bowls and all those instruments, they are magic, and they have harmonics that are really special, that open the magic gates. And once you are into the session, you go deep in yourself, and you can make a beautiful travel.
I experience it myself. I also have people coming to me in coaching or know me from a podcast or something, but they're not as spiritual as the most of us, and they say, sound healing, but how can you explain it to them? Because you have to experience it. My experience, I always tell people you have to experience it. I cannot tell you how it feels or what it does to your body or your mind or your emotions.
Definitely. So me, I'm using instruments in 432 hertz. Most of the tuning on Earth now is 440. This is since the Second World War. It's the Nazi that have imposed the 440 tuning. That is not connected to our chakras. So the 432 hertz, each key are going to resonate with our chakras, and it's very different music. So I invite people to try the difference between 440 and 432. There's a huge difference. 440, we are up. So we are mentalizing the music, and we can't hear it so long because then you have a headache. In 432, it's fluid, and everything is resonating with your body, with your chakra, with the meridians. It's like we are an instrument of music. The keys can resonate with the chakras, and the meridians, it's like strings. And so as soon as you put a vibration, the body is going to react on that vibration, and then you can go into this travel. So I think it's the best. It's really to go and experience sound healing travel, and holistic concerts are important, I think, for human evolution, because all the 440 tuning is on tuning our being. And it's putting us into states of consciousness that are not totally aligned with the divine. So this is making that people are way too much into the mental, too much into the head, and we need to come back to our heart and to go into our body, to ground.
When I talk to people, especially people who are a lot in their head, it's very how do you call it in English? They want to go there, but there's a lot of pain there. And if you go into your heart and in your body, you have to face it or feel the hurt that's still there. So I get it that people don't want to go there because it's safe in their comfort zone.
Yeah.
So what do you think is the best way to start, or so they can feel it a little bit, like tipping the toe in a cold water?
Yeah, with just a Tibetan singing bowl, just to hear the Tibetan singing bowl, and start with this can be a good start to open to the sacred sounds.
Yeah.
And then found a place where people are doing sacred sound healing. Yeah. And try it, and the good thing, I think, is to do 1 time a month to regenerate and to keep the energy. It's like all those instruments are really high level of vibration, and this word with the society actually right now is really low frequencies. We are in 3-dimensional reality. Yes. That is duality, and when we use the sacred music, we go into upper dimensions, like 4th or 5th dimension, because we are tuning with the sacred sound of the instruments that are connected to the cosmos and to the energy of the cosmos.
Yeah. And we have a lot of music on the radio. That's also for 440. But in my experience, I can hear a song and I get really emotional, or I find it really beautiful. I always listen to the lyrics, but the tunes are not on 432. Yeah. So, in my experience, if I let the lyrics in with an open heart, it still can be healing.
Of course, because music is beautiful. So even in 440, we can resonate. I watch cartoons with my girls, with my kids. And there's beautiful music and there's beautiful lyrics and of course you can enjoy, but it's not totally perfect, and we can do better. There's programs on iPhones, but also on the Android and on computers that can transform your music from 440 to 432.
Oh, great.
Yes, so this is good to find, because every music can be tuned into 432, and then you enjoy way more, and it's even stronger. The emotions that you can feel are even stronger.
Yeah, great. I will look it up.
Yeah.
I saw on the website of Robert's, I'm visiting there now for a week of holiday, on the Bridgman website, that you are having also the Atlas Healing online. You're offering it. Yeah. So for the Dutch people who are following me, can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, so this is the difference is the price. When you do it with me by phone, or when you come here at the temple, it's 210 euros for the whole 3 sessions, or for the whole process. And you can do it also online with the e-boutique that I have created. And this is 100 euros. So I'm not there, but if you want your Atlas to be back on the right position, it's totally working. Yes. And so I have all the healings in tool code 10, so organic expansion, that are onto the website. And then there's the 2 new ones that I have done, crystalline consciousness, 3 new ones, crystallized consciousness, the tree of life, and plasma. I did a healing about plasma also, the 12 one. Those ones, I do them by phone for now. They're not on the website. Yeah. But the difference is more that I think it's stronger when you do it with me, because it's straight into the moment present. Yeah. But if you want your Atlas to be on the right position and leave this healing, it's possible to do it on the e-boutique, and it's really working the same, because it's like a distance healing. I'm singing, I recorded the sounds, and so it's my voice, and so it's my presence that is there, and so you can receive the healing in this way. Yeah. Okay, thank you for the explanation. Yeah. I always talk about how did you become, of course you're a sound healer, can I call you like that, or quantum? Yeah, I don't like to say sound healer. I like to say I do sound healing. Yes, that's because it's not me that heal, it's the music. Yeah, the music, and so if you're open to it, I'm an instrument. Yeah, I'm part of my instruments, and I'm just an instrument that is playing with other instruments. All right. So I do sound healing more than I'm a sound healer. Well, to start, I started meditation and yoga and sophrology when I was very young. I was 4-year-old when I started.
That's very young.
My parents used to work for tourism in hotels, and they had a woman that was coming sometimes to do some yoga, sophrology and stuff for people. And she liked me a lot, and she saw that I was quite awakened already, and so she helped me to awaken more. And so she gave me techniques about yoga, about sophrology, about meditation, about breathing. So at 4-year-old, I was starting already to meditate, and I remember I loved to take a shower and meditate in my shower. So I was staying 1 hour in my shower meditating when I was little. And so yeah, I've been practicing a lot now. I'm doing 2-3 hours of meditation every day. So I like it. It's important for me, especially to do what I do. I need to be always really centered, and to sing the sound codes, for example, for the Atlas balancing, or to do music, as I am instrument, I need to be tuned all the time. So I'm tuning all myself all the time with my meditation and with my conscious breathing.
Part of your job.
Yeah.
And how did your parents, were they
no, they
respond to it?
They just let this happening, but they were not really conscient or not really spiritual, or so they had books and stuff, but they were not applying what they were reading, so it wasn't the same energy. So I traveled a lot, and to travel helped me to see the world how it is. And I've been living in 20 countries and traveling in 30 countries. Every 6 months we used to move from continent to continent. So I've done a few times the round of the world. And I could hear all the music of all the people that I was meeting in those countries, all the cultural music that I was hearing, and histories, because my parents didn't look after me. They work a lot, so I had nannies, and the nannies teach me the legends of the countries, and so I was very awakened in this way, because I could reach to what is humanity deeply, connecting, going to school in the countries with the language. I used to speak 5 or 6 languages when I was little, because I had to learn every time the language of the country. And then I started my journey, I would say, with healing and sound healing when I went to Australia. So that was a long time ago. And
how old were you then?
I was 22, and I'm 37 now. Yeah, and I've met the Aborigines to learn how to heal with the didgeridoo, how to let God blow into the didgeridoo through me. That's how they say. That's how they taught me how to do it. So I started to do sound healing with the didgeridoo. I had a little Tibetan singing bowl, some tingshas, and that's it. And I started like this. And
you have a lot right now.
And now
we cannot see it, but wow.
Yeah, now there's a lot. It's 15 years, 20 years maybe of experiencing with instruments. So now I have a lot of them. Then I did massages. So I went in Thailand and India. So I learned in 3 months in Thailand the Thai massage, and then Ayurvedic massage in India, in Dharamsala. And then when I came back, I was starting to combine massage and sound healing and crystals. As you can see, I love crystal skulls, and I love crystals. I'm into crystals since very young. I was picking up stones on the floor, and I had my own set of crystals with the quartz and rose quartz and tourmaline, and I had my little box like this. I was really happy. And then at 18-year-old, I did a workshop of crystal healing, and I was a bit not happy because I think I knew more of the guy that was teaching me, and it was strange experience for me, but I realized that I was really good at it, and that I had a really good sense of what crystal I can use and how long I put it, how I put it, how I do a sacred geometry around the body of the person, and I was really good at it. And so I was combining, and my healings was a combination about crystalline energies, sound healing, and massage.
Wow.
Yeah, and I did that for many years. And
So, and then you went here. Your wife is also involved with quantum?
My wife?
Yeah.
Yes.
What does she?
Yes, she's a psychogenealogist. So she's working on sacred feminine energies since 18 years now.
Wow, that's a very long time.
Yeah. So she's very good at it, and I can see difference. The women's before and after, there are goddess after and before. There are in a way too. So she do healings by phone. It's an hour and a half time of healing. And same, we have crystal skulls, and we like to transmit crystal skulls to people. So we sell crystal skulls to people since 10 years now, and we find the good crystal skull for the person, and we're really good at that also. We can channel, yes, we can channel that, and find the good crystal skull for the person.
Yeah, I have him now. I think from June. One of the skulls, and I never saw something on Facebook because I'm not a lot on it. And it popped out from you, and I was like, okay, that's it. It was very amazing, and I feel what she does, and it is working very powerful.
Crystal skulls are like quantic computers. They're alive. They have their own consciousness, and they can help to co-create our reality. So we project with our pineal gland into their pineal gland, into their third eye, what we want for our future. And if it's aligned with the divine energies, the crystal skulls is going to project a holographic projection about what you need, about what you want to co-create for your reality, and he's going to help you to manifest it in the life. They are connected to Akasha, to Akashic memories, so we can go through the history of humanity, but also from the stars' history and the galactic histories. So they are connected to all the Akashic field, and they help us to go through our memories, also our own memories, but also through the universal knowledge. They are really like quantic computers.
Yeah, great. It's I'm just starting to work with them, and it's quite a journey, but I love it. It's very powerful, and most people think they're a little bit scary.
Because in Occidental civilization, skulls are the representation of death.
Yes.
And in my way of thinking, they are representation of life. For me, a skull, it's really about the connection with the memory that is normally in the brain. We have the cellular memory, but the physical memory is in the brain. And the history about the crystal skulls is that there were, in ancient times on Earth, people from the stars that came on Earth, god and goddesses, or very enlightened beings and very high vibration beings. And they had a skeleton in silicium. And when they died, they let the whole skeleton in silicium. And so people used to take the crystal skulls to communicate with their ancestors. So they're really powerful tools to use. And if you go behind the scariness of death, you realize that no, it's life, and they're alive, and they speak. Some of them have even humor, and they tell a lot of stories. And me, when I do my healings, they tell me a lot about the people and about how to help the people. And so yeah, they're very precious to me, the crystal skulls.
Okay, yeah. Me too. I want to buy more and more and more. So
Yeah.
I'm addicted now.
Yeah,
I just have one.
When you are a guardian, sometimes you are a guardian
Yeah.
of just one,
Yeah.
but sometimes you are a guardian of a team.
Yeah.
And the idea is to connect with the team
Yeah.
and create the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that. That's my journey for now,
Yeah.
and I love it.
Yeah.
Very. I'm like a child in a new playground. Like,
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Do you want something more to share?
Well, my message, I think, what I want to say to people is that it's true that this society is really hard now, and it's not easy to live into this world.
Yeah.
This world is very dense, but it's pushing people to awaken and to step out of the fake matrix of three-dimensional duality to go to the fourth and to the fifth dimension. So I think it's important to take time for people, need to take time for themselves. And the more they're going to take time to go inside, the more outside will be beautiful.
Yes.
So I think meditation is really important. 21 minutes at least every day of meditation is really important. With conscious breathing. So conscious breathing is breathing from here, not from the thoracic. Most of the people are breathing from here, and this area is emotional. So you can't deal with your emotions when you are breathing from your thoracic part. But where you're breathing from the belly, you are going deep inside yourself. And for me, conscious breathing is the most important thing that we have, because we can't eat and watch TV in the same time, or doing two things, it's impossible. But breathing and watching TV or eating or whatever, this is possible. And it's the only thing we can do combined with another thing. And the conscious breathing is really helping us to go into the moment present. And many people are lost into the past and into the future. They regret the past and they're scared about the future, and they can't be in the moment present.
No,
because
they're
it's very stressful situation.
Oh, help.
Yes,
I cannot
so
move. Yeah.
if you breathe, you are here,
Yeah.
and you transmute
Yeah.
vibrations,
It is.
emotions that you experience in the moment present. You don't take a backpack with you. If you don't breathe, you stuck, and after you sick because it's explode. So before getting sick, I invite people to breathe and to do conscious meditation and practice of yoga, tai chi, qigong, the pilates. There's so many things now that are possible, but it's important to take care of ourselves, definitely.
Yeah. Breathing, I teach it also with heart mats. I think you know it. Just 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. That's all there is, into your belly.
Yeah, it's, definitely.
And I always tell people, if you find it very difficult to breathe here, just lay on your tummy on a flat floor, because you have to expand this. Then.
Yeah. That's good.
So that's my tip for today.
Yeah. Good.
All right. So thank you very much.
Yes.
For the talk, and you will see it on YouTube.
Yes. Great.
All right.